Nick, how's practice today?
Man, practice was fun. We got after it. For the corners, we don't have Coach Drum right now. He's out. So we just made sure as a group, we went out there, kept the standard, and just went out there and made sure we had fun.
What's it like getting back? You guys were a week off for spring break. Was it any rust or anything, or was it like coming back?
A little rust, for everybody, but that's just how it is coming off a long break. But we just did a good job of knocking that rust off. We didn't have any install today, so we was able to go out there, play free, not think a lot.
What has the spring been like for you overall? What are you getting out of this time?
For me, I made sure this spring for me is just fine tuning. That was the goal for me going into this spring. Just fine tuning and just getting better as an individual, and also getting better as just being a leader for the guys.
What are some of those aspects of your game that you can fine tune or specific areas you're looking at?
Press man, attacking the ball. I haven't really had much opportunities attacking the ball, but I know that they'll be coming. So those are really the two main things that I just wanted to focus on, and just really just being confident, which I have been. It's just been smooth for me.
What's it been like going through this process as kind of your super senior year and the amount of experience you have going through this kind of a season?
Oh, it's been good. I made sure that for me going into my 5th year, just enjoy it, not think too much of it, just take it day by day, let everything handle itself, and, just be me.
What's the cornerback room look like this spring?
We got guys, Double D, Jakevian Rogers, he's doing a good job, young gun. Zay stepping up, Xavier Spencer, DeJuan Griffin, those guys are stepping up. Alpha Khan actually had a great practice today. He's stepping up. So our room is good. We got young guys who are still learning. And, that's why I'm here, to just being the super senior, like you said, just, being there to keep them grounded, give them some of the knowledge that I've learned in my 4 years to come.
One of the guys you mentioned is a true freshman. Is it surprising to see Rogers come in here and, look so good?
Yeah, especially because, he's only like a $130, so it's like, but, he came out here, man, he still got some things to work on. He's young, but he's coming along, and just from the start in the summer to now, he's definitely improved.
What have you seen from Zay Frazier from the time he got here last year to now? Has he improved it?
Oh, yeah, his confidence is skyrocketed. Today, especially, he was sticky in coverage all day, and you could just see him being him, and that's not something he was last year because he was still getting acclimated. Same thing for me, but, as we got acclimated and we've gotten used to the culture and used to everything about it, he's been himself. He's been having a blast, having fun.
Speaking of, I guess, your maturity, what's it been like this last year for you? Is it more of a mental development, or is it also, on the field, physical?
No, it's definitely mental. Because for me, I'll just be honest. With me, my best is when I'm good up here. But when I'm struggling up here, I'm not really my best. And I've been like that all my life. You know what I'm saying? So, like every year, I've just made sure I've done a good job of increasing that. So coming into my 5th year and going through this culture, seeing how it is, it made it so much easier for me to improve. And after going through last year, going through what I went through, hitting the walls that I've hit, stuff like that, now going into this spring and also going into this summer, then fall, I feel like now it's, God is doing what he's got to do and I'm doing what I got to do. We just collaborating and partnering up.
Were there some things that led to some of those mental struggles last year, or what were the hurdles you felt like you did?
For me, it was just more so just confidence. Like for me, when something would go bad, I'd just automatically crumble. And, as a defensive back, you can't have that. But throughout the season, I did a good job of just staying up there. And then a big part of that was the team and the coaches keeping me up. And I haven't really had that before previously, like at West Virginia. So being here, man, it's a blast. I'm able to have fun. I'm able to be me. And that's all I've ever wanted to be. So, yeah, that's definitely the big jump that I've been able to do.
How do you handle that leadership part and maybe offering advice? Do you like to do that, like on the field, right when a drill happens? Do you like to pull guys aside after? Like, how do you approach it?
For me, it's natural. I've been like that too. I've always, for me, I like to see other people succeed. So for me to help somebody succeed, if I can give them a piece of me or from what I've learned or just from what somebody's taught me, I like to always give it to others and see them do it as well. So that's just, for me, that's how it's always been. I've always been able to, put a little courage in the other guys, give them some knowledge and help them out. And I always go about it, genuinely so they know that it's all love and I'm really trying to help them.
You're going to need a new starter opposite you with Corey Bayfield moving on. Do you have early eyes on who that could be?
Hey, man, we just practicing and having a blast right now. Whenever that time comes, it'll come. But right now, all of us just getting great work and just doing what we got to do.
DeJuan Griffin's obviously had some opportunities here. How have you seen him develop from last year?
Oh, yeah, DeJuan is going to keep being DeJuan as far as improving. He's gotten so much better from last year to this year, and I know he's going to keep climbing and climbing.
And you have another newcomer in the secondary with Elliot Davison. Curious kind of what's your first impression of what he's brought at the safety?
Oh, he's a baller. I like Elliot. He don't really talk as much. I don't know if it's because he's still getting used to it, but I feel like he a little scrappy. And I know he got it in him, but he's still getting used to it. But yeah, he's a dog. I like him. and he's definitely a great addition to the team.
Do you try to help him settle in, or maybe bring out that more vocal side in him?
Yeah, on the sideline for sure. Or like, for example, today we did one-on-ones, and he had got like an over, and I just basically was trying to tell him, like, give him, from what I've learned, just help him out a little bit. And he was attentive and he was listening to me. So yeah, he's definitely willing to learn. He's willing to understand from other guys, not just the coaches. So that makes everybody's job easier.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it.